In this video, we're going to look at whether you should write dependent with an E or dependant with an A. Now, dependent with an E means reliant on, whereas dependent with an A is a person, usually a child or a spouse. But that's not the end of the matter, because there are some differences with how Brits and Americans use these words. The first thing to say is that Americans don't need to worry about the word dependent with an A because they don't use it. So here's an example of how an American might write. His dependents are dependent on his money. So his children, say, are reliant on his money. So it's the same version for both, i.e. the E version for both. Now, for Brits, this would be wrong, because Brits need to write dependants for the children or spouse. So the person is dependent with an A. Here's another example. Two of my dependents are young children. So these are people. So for Brits, this should be the A version. But for Americans, it's fine. So here's a quick summary. Dependent means reliant on for Americans and Brits. It's also a person, usually a child or a spouse for Americans. But for the Brits, the person is spelled with an A. That's all. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out some of our other videos and tests and lessons on grammarmonster.com. You'll also find us on Twitter and Facebook.